Professor Johnson? Professor Johnson? Professor Johnson!
Steve? Steve Spencer? Well, how you doing?
I haven't been doing so well. Let's see what happened first. Because I failed your class, they wouldn't let me graduate. And then after that, I couldn't get a job. Then after that, I got evicted from my house. So, pretty much, ever since I failed your class, my life has been nothing.
Well, I guess you should have worked harder, Steve.
Professor Johnson, don't walk away. Don't walk away, Professor Johnson. I've been looking for you for 3 years.
What are you?
It's not going to end like this.
Steve, I've got a family. You don't need to do this. You can get help.
Since you failed to graduate, I couldn't get a job. I got evicted from my house. My life has been nothing.
My life has been nothing.
Since you failed me,
I guess you
get a
should
job.
My life has been nothing.
You don't need to do this, Steve.
Steve, I've got a family. You don't need to do this. You can get help. You don't need to do this, Steve. Steve.
Good morning, sir. Hope you're feeling better.
Well, I suppose I'm feeling better. You know, there's just something about the removal of the sharp, piercing metal from my sternum that just gets me all giddy inside.
Well, I think you're going to be just fine.
Well, thanks for the diagnosis. How long was I out?
Almost 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. Wow.
Sir, your wallet was taken and also your identification, so we don't really know who you are. Is there anybody you'd like us to contact?
Nope.
No family or anything?
Well, to be honest, Doc, I don't even know where they are. My wife took off with the kids about a week ago, and I haven't heard from her since.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
You know who's sorry is that thug that hit me. You know, when I was laying there on the ground, I was thinking to myself, you know, this just might be it. I mean, he might have hit an artery, and I'm just going to bleed out right there on that sidewalk.
Well, it's lucky that didn't happen.
Lucky. Are you serious? Doc, listen, I know you make the big bucks, so you probably don't understand, but us middle-class folks, we have to work hard for a living. I've been working 15 years just trying to get ahead. Look what it's got me.
I'm not sure this is the appropriate place to discuss that.
You know, I used to read that book a lot.
Sir, we should continue moving forward.
And I remember when I did, it would say something in there about God taking care of his people, God caring about his people, God counting the hairs on their head.
Sir, please.
You a believer, Doc?
Well, yes, but...
So why isn't God taking care of me? I mean, what did I do? Where's my wife? Where's my family? Speaking of missing persons, where's God in all of this? I mean, did he get so busy counting the hairs on my head that he just couldn't even take the time to figure out what to do with the rest of the time? Or is it just the fact that he just doesn't care?
Listen, I'm not really supposed to talk about this, about God and religion, but for what it's worth, God does care. No, listen, could it be that God isn't taking care of you because you've left him? That you've spent the last 15 years of your life becoming this great success? And in that process that you've left your wife out of it, and because of that she's left you? Could that be the case?
Look, Doc.
Now wait a second. I'm tired of every time that something bad happens to someone, God gets a bad rap. Just because things aren't good for you doesn't mean that he's not involved making things better. You've left him, you've gone away, And just miraculously, that bullet just barely missed your heart. It's obvious to me in the short time we've had this conversation that all you care about is your success. And that's all that you've worked for. And your life shows that, because you have nothing. What would have happened if 2 days ago you went to your death with nothing but your successes? It's in my medical opinion that you're missing out.